Yeah, y'all already know what time it is. It's time for another album review. This is like my third review of the day. I'm going for that hat trick. And right now we're gonna listen to Pouya and Fat Nick's new album or mixtape. Not sure what it is. Don't matter because I'm hype. We're gonna listen to it and we're gonna react to it. And this is actually gonna be my first Buffet Boys album that I ever listened to. So this is gonna be interesting. I might have listened to one of Pouya's projects back in the day, but I haven't heard anything since. I kind of fell off when it came to following all the underground people. But now that Pouya's album just came out, you already know I'm about to listen to it and let y'all know what I think about it. Let's get into it. First song is called Undecided.
Hey, indie musicians, if you want to get your music heard and sold worldwide,
the ads,
iTunes, Amazon,
come on, B.
Pop shot at a Uzi blow gon' hit the ground. Who could've picture all this? Hey, my diamonds are shining the glow. Oh, fucking our sister, let's go.
Yo. Pistola holder. Yo. Alright, that was Undecided and that shit went hard. It was interesting to see the mix between Pouya and Fat Nick. I feel like Pouya's more into like, you know, straight up bars and flow and stuff like that. Fat Nick is really flashy with his bars. He's very braggadocious, I guess you could say. He's kind of braggadocious, and it's kind of cool to see the mixtures of those energies together in one song and to actually make something cohesive, and that completely made sense on this track. I dug it right there. That was Undecided. We're gonna go on to the next song. Next song is called Boom.
Remixing your plane, drink glue. My diamonds are dripping this dog.
Came from the dirt and now we booming through the city, boy. Hating on me, but you still the one listening to my CD, boy. You see me, boy. Wanna be me, boy. Fat nigga, this shit don't get lit for you talking your digital, boy. I wanna know what you got in your soul that they got you stuck on your sofa. They got the house, the
plug had a boom back home. I was starting to fit it alone.
Boom, boom, boom. Alright, that was Boom right there. It was jam-packed with Fat Nick on there. He had the hook, he had his verse. We had Pouya at the end for a verse. This line that really stuck out to me was the line where he said, what's that stuff that you sipping on that got you stuck on the sofa or something like that. That kind of really stuck out. It was cool. His verse was very witty and I dug it. That was Boom. Next song is called Drop Out of School, which is the name of the album.
In my mind, I guess I'm ahead of my time. My pocket's been talking like never before. I can't understand what you're saying to me. We not in the same bracket of taxes. Full of faggots and crackers. Your hoes in my phone from a small to your access.
Okay.
That is my two occupation. Bring you a cake, spray. Rush my chop, make it rain. I think I'm chilling, keep dripping, that's cool. Bitch, I dropped out to the reach from school. My jealous on my toes when I walk. You sipping the calling, I walk.
Alright, that was a self-titled Drop Out of School. That was a solid track right there. It seems like Fat Nick has had the hooks all throughout the tape so far. He got those little catchy, short, concise hooks, and then we have him on the bars. He's like that kind of like that triple time flow, like that Migos type of flow. Then we got Pouya out there. Pouya kind of like, you could tell he's like more of a traditional lyricist, I guess you could say. So he's there, he's just spitting his bars, and it's really dope how he finds a way to actually spit the bars on beats like this. These are more like trap influenced beats, and he's doing his thing lyrically, so I dug that. That was Drop Out of School. Next song is called Torch.
Sleeping on the couch, just trying to get it how I live. I got a few dollars on me, man, I gotta get on my shit. Tell it, baby, press in case my feet get on your force. She told me to go to hell, I told her I'm already on my way over there. Ain't nobody care, ready on the chair. Fuck you and your mama, bitch. I could never let little bitch. I'm sick of these faces, bitch. Everyone wanna be famous, bitch.
Alright, that was Torch. We had Pouya on that hook right there. He did his thing on the hook. Fat Nick did his thing for his verse. It was kind of interesting because he was going slow at first, and then he kind of like spazzed towards the end, so that was dope. Then we got into Pouya's verse, talking about he'll fucking fuck your mom or some shit. I don't know, man. Pouya be wildin', but it was dope lyrically, and overall that was a solid song. I felt like it was a little bit dark, but overall it was solid. So let's go on to the next song. Next song is called Save Me.
My mom is a figure in someone else's dream.
Another one.
I'd really rather.
It's sounding smooth so far. Okay. Yeah.
Moving way too fast, I'm a drunk shit. Take another Xan, take another perk, can't feel shit. I am all alone with a bad bitch. See my bankroll stacked up, it's far from average. Moving way too
interesting right here. It's kind of dope. Yo, this hook is very interesting. I'll tell you why after. Alright, that was Save Me right there. And I found that really interesting. Like I was saying during the video, that hook was something that I have never really heard on a hip hop song, especially like in a trap beat. That kind of sounded like some weird alternative rock slash like psychedelic rock type of like hook, or just like, I don't know, it just seemed out of place in the sense that I've never heard anything like that on a trap beat, but it actually made sense on that song, especially with the subject matter. And yo, Fat Nick, that was dope. That was very creative. Pouya, y'all did your thing. I fucks with it. Let's go on to the next song. Next song is called Run It Up. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Run it up, run it up, flip it up. That was Run It Up, and that was a very catchy song right there. It was pretty hype. It was solid. Again, they're keeping up with the you know, playing back and forth and being really cohesive, because they both have very different styles, but they seem to come together just like immaculately. So it makes sense. That was dope. That was Run It Up. Catchy, dope song. We're on to the next song. Next song is called Remember Us.
I'm too rich for that. Spent too much cash. Blew a bag, popping too much ass. I'm too rich for that. Spent too much cash. Blew a bag.
Oh, this beat is crazy.
Too hard, she drove.
Glock in my backpack, and I will kindly take your help. And that's part the shake, it would occur to me that I'm undefeated. Took the Xanax and mixed the panic, cause I couldn't manage, started stumbling. You said my name when you come up to me, and I really didn't talk in this type. Baby, stop trying to stop doing that thing with your tongue that you know that I like.
Alright, that was Remember Us, and again, another solid song. These guys seem to work really well together. That's probably why I think they're best friends from what I've seen. They're really close, but they work really well together, although they have differing styles. This shit works. I like what Pouya was talking about earlier. He said something about rappers trying to plagiarize his style, and that's interesting right there, man. Pouya's coming for y'all, whoever y'all are, trying to take his style. Let's go on to the next song. Next song is called All On Me.
I'm always a figure in someone else's dream.
Yo, SoundCloud's the flow. They really hitting me with the ads right now. Yo, these beats are nuts.
I got studio rolling, that's with my homies. Life is simple when you just come fuck with me. I can make your pussy wetter than you thought that it could be.
Solid. Alright, that was All On Me right there. And yo, this song kind of reminded me, like, the production on this album so far has been like fucking immaculate. It's been really hard hitting. Really, there's really some dark sounds in here too, and it's just hard as fuck. Yeah. Who's the producer? Producer Flexatelli. Flexatelli got some hard-hitting beats. That was dope right there. That was All On Me. We're gonna go on to the next song. Next song is called Perfect, and this next song is actually the last song. So let's cherish this last song real quick.
She ain't over me. 40 on me, I pop it. Hey, attack, I'ma drop it.
Hey. Alright, that was Perfect, and that was the last track on Drop Out of School by Pouya and Fat Nick, and they definitely did their thing here. It was very cohesive. The production stayed around the same way. There was one beat that was a little different than the other ones, and that's when they kind of got really creative with the shit, but it was mostly a hard-hitting trap project, and I definitely felt it. I know if they perform this anytime soon, well actually they have a tour coming up. March 25th, they start a tour all the way to April 21st. And if you fuck with the Buffet Boys, there you go, get your tickets, cause I could tell right off the bat that all these songs are gonna go so hard performing these shits. They already go crazy hard when they perform, all the jumping around, jumping into the stage. They hype as shit. Their shows be crazy. So I could tell that this is gonna be a problem for the venue right here. they gonna have problems because it's gonna be too lit wherever they go. But yeah, yet another solid project. Did not disappoint me. Let me know what you thought about this project. Comment it down below. Let me know if there's any other projects you guys want me to review. And you already know, guys, it's lit. Peace.